Well, we've got coming up on July 7th, which will be here before you know it, Christmas in July. And we've got two great guests here, Suzanne, Odette, Troy, Jasmin. Good morning to you both.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Happy holidays.
Absolutely.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Well,
Early.
It's Christmas year round. Come on, you know that.
No, we know it is. Christmas in July is coming up July 7th here. It's going to be at Bine in Belfair, and this is a fun event. Troy and Suzanne are here to tell us a little bit more about this thing.
Yeah. Would you talk about what it's for and what we're
All
doing?
right. Well, good morning, and thank you for having us.
Of course.
The whole event is a fundraiser for the Belfair Christmas Parade, so that we can provide Blue Star banners and Hometown Hero banners for North Mason graduates currently serving in the services.
Wow.
So that's what this event is ultimately to raise funds for.
When you're going through town, when you're going through Belfair on Highway 3, you see the Blue Star banners are up along the telephone poles, and we've got, hard to see here, but we've got a couple examples
Sure.
of them. And then, of course, then we have our Hometown Hero banners, which we'll hold up here. And this
Wow,
is
look
one of
at
our larger ones. And these are actually presented to the families when they walk during the parade. And then we present them all together for a group picture right in front of the stage at the end of the parade.
Tell us a little bit about why the Belfair community is so into supporting and honoring the vets up there. Where did that come about? I see it all over the place in town.
You know, I don't live up there. I'm actually out here in Shelton, but my business is up there. And when I moved into the chamber office up there, I noticed that there was a lot of military representation up there. And I think part of it is because we are so close to Kitsap, so close to the military base that's up there. We have a lot of family members that are from the naval facility up there that live in Belfair or North Mason area. And I think that's a huge part of it. Being military myself, it was pretty awesome to see this program just perpetuate so fast and grow. And then when I had the honor of being the MC for the Christmas parade last year, it meant a lot to me that we were doing this. And we had a Gold Star family last year. Gold Star being someone who has a family member that actually died in action.
Wow.
So they were there, got to talk about their family member a little bit and be represented. So I think the whole community overall just supports our graduates. It's a big thing because it's also for our graduates that are up at the school in the North Mason School District.
It's a way to recognize their contribution and let them know that we still support them even after they leave home.
Yeah.
Out of the class that we had a graduating class of 180, 15% of the class is joining the service.
Wow.
So
it's a big turnout.
that's a significant amount, and I can probably name a half a dozen that are personally connected to us that we know who have been in the service, and it's just a way of saying, hey, we're proud of you, and thank you for doing what you're doing.
So what's going to happen on the 7th? Give us the rundown.
So the 7th is our Christmas in July. I am wearing actually here. I'm gonna let go of that. One of my shirts. I don't know if you can actually see it or not. It says Christmas is coming with Game of Thrones Santa Claus right there hanging out with his candy cane throne. But these are one of the shirts that will actually be for my event. The spirit gear, spirit wear, if you want to. That you'll be able to pick and choose what shirt you want. There's a bunch of other ones, and then
that's fun.
We'll order them to your size and get them to you. But Christmas in July will be at Bine from 12 to 5 on the 7th. We've got a list of all the events that will be there that you can either sign up for or just come and interact with. We have the Ultimate Grilled Cheese Sandwich Cook-Off.
Troy's going down.
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
I got
Got something up your
tricks.
sleeves?
I got
Some
something pretty good coming
Where
up.
did this come up from? A grilled cheese sandwich cook-off?
Yeah, and we've got a pretty cool award for the winning person too.
Yes,
so that's going to be really awesome.
It's a little statue.
A
grilled cheese
grilled
sandwich.
cheese
It
sandwich
sounds like you
statue.
guys are going to be one of the two, both competitors. So, but do you
Yes.
want to kind of share? You don't have to share what that grilled cheese on that day, but what are some of the best ways to do this? I mean, when I think of grilled cheese, I just think of some bread. Maybe
He's
a
not
little-
going to tell you these secrets.
I know. It's like my fishing post the other day. I'm trying to get people to tell me what lakes to go to.
Well, one of the keys, I'll just tell you this right now, is real cheese. That's the most important.
And don't burn it.
And don't burn it. Real cheese is important because a lot of like the plastic cheeses, and I call it plastic cheese, but you get the little plastic
it's in
wraps
the
pulled up.
plastic wrap. It's
Right,
plastic
exactly.
cheese.
Kraft American.
Yes, those when they hit the pan, you're really it's not real cheese in there, so it burns pretty quick. But with real, you can actually get that effect, that tear on it. That cheese can roll off, and you're not going to get that burn effect. So you still have the ability to flip that thing back and forth. But the other thing is flipping it. Don't stay on one side too long. But that's all I'm going to help you with at this point. So, I just, But we also have the motorcycle show and shine.
Cool.
This is that one's being held by the Goldwing Road Riders. That's going to be a really neat show and setup right out in front in the parking lot area. The
Hood Canal Simon Center is doing the 5K.
Oh,
They're
fun.
doing a 5K run down
Cool.
at the Salmon Center.
Yep, and we got the holiday scavenger hunt. It's they're calling it the Key to Christmas Fun. It's by being sponsored by KeyBank.
Cool.
We've got Santa's Surfing Santa will be there, so you'll be able to get your picture taken with Surfing Santa.
Nice.
Because hey, it's July.
It's July,
right?
Yeah.
So Santa likes to party too during the summertime. He's not always
It's not working
hanging
all
up
the time
there.
quite yet.
Right. Because once the snow starts, I know we weren't going to talk about snow, but once the snow starts, it's hard for him to get out.
Sure, yeah.
So
Well,
Stuck
and
out
we've
there.
got the gingerbread building competition.
that one's going to
So-
be really
this
neat.
is fun.
So the challenge is out there to everyone to build the most creative
Right.
structure
And we did
out of gingerbread.
And they reached out to a couple building contractors too, so we're hoping that they actually will join in. We haven't heard yet, but it would really neat to get a couple building contractors together to actually build a gingerbread house. Using other skills too.
Sure. That's
Pretty
fun.
cool.
and
but
then the
um,
realtors are going to inspect them afterwards.
Yeah, yep, exactly. We're
List
going to have the vendors village and auction. That's going to be really neat. So we have a bunch of people that have signed up to bring out and set up a booth, and you'll be able to go through and see local crafts and handmade stuff. We've got tons of games and crafts being set up by the Boys and Girls Club of North Mason. And, of course, our big one, which is the Giving Tree Sock and
drive.
Food Drive.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have music. We have local musicians coming and playing. So it's a really big event for us as the committee that puts on the North Mason Parade, but it's even more of a chance for the community to see something new.
Yeah.
And that was the whole idea, is that, we could do just something right before the Christmas parade. We'd go door to door and ask for donations, sure. But why not bring something that's a lot of fun? And
It's
we
a
have
party.
a chance to wear
And you
a
go
Game
with
of Thrones shirt.
Game
I
of
mean, come
Thrones
on.
shirt.
And
people will be like, hey, you can't wear that stuff. It's not Christmas time yet.
Right?
Holiday
We-
party in
we
July.
We will have Christmas music playing. So if
and
that,
Christmas cookies.
and Christmas cookies, yes. The
Awesome.
Christmas cookies won't be playing, but
No,
you can
but
have them to
y-
eat.
yes.
So.
That's
They'll be
fun.
there to
But,
nosh on.
But we invite everybody, the whole county. Please come out. We are taking donations too, and so even if you're in the south part of Mason County, we don't believe in the north and south issue. There's a beautiful parade that goes on down here. We are a smaller community, so we have a small, really unique parade up north, but we all go to each other's events.
Sure.
And so it's really important that we do this as a community, but the biggest part of it is the Blue Star banner and the Hometown Hero program.
Christmas in July is coming up the 7th of July. From noon to 5, Bine Brewery. The address is 23297. It's on Highway 3 in Belfair. You can't miss it there as you're heading into town. And it's going to be a lot of fun events. We'll get the links to this when we post this in the show notes. But Christmas in July, Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Before you know it.
And we do have a Facebook page for the Belfair Christmas Parade. It's got all the notes on there and the information, including the other events that are involved.
Well, that's where
awesome.
we'll make sure we get the links to. Troy,
All right.
Susan, good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank
coming
you.
out.